muckers. Right, welcome back to the channel. I got to apologise for last week. I don't know what happened. I think it was something to do with an update on my phone. But basically I lost all my audio files on my recordings. So all I can do is apologise for that. I did send out a little clip that had no sound anyway, so managed to put some music with it and just let you see how I got on. But yeah, so sorry for that, guys. Bit heartbreaking, but anyway, gone and ordered a mic now, a lapel mic. So yeah, hopefully that will help out with the sound, and I'm going to look into a different way of recording, probably like a camera, a GoPro or something like that, instead of using my phone. So yeah, happy days. But other than that, let's spin you around and show you what we got. So yeah, well, as you've seen from the little clip from last week, painted my deck in, put my lights in all around. I've got some lights along the bottom of the pond there as well. So yeah, it's got there, it's finally finished. Blimey, Mrs. has just fired up the carpet cleaner. That's a noisy thing, isn't it, eh? Crikey. Right. Anyway, let's just turn my air off a minute and show you. I've got some newbies. We, spin you back. A couple of us went on down to HOWIE Koi down at Dorset over the weekend. Well, Monday. What day is it now? It's now Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And picked up some little crackers. I'm really chuffed with these. Got myself a gosheki, however you want to pronounce it. Got real nice dark grey, and the oranges are, they're quite dark at the minute, but you can see just by looking at them there's a lot of development there to come on yet, so I'm hoping those oranges really come through and pop. But yeah, I've got more in here than I was expecting. Tim, my mother's boyfriend, he's also got a koi pond, and he went down for some food, some Coppins food, and when we saw what I'm going to show you in a minute, he couldn't resist it, he couldn't walk away. So he ended up bringing back, what's he got? He's got 3 of them in there, and he's got himself one of Matt's own little Sorogoids as well. It's a Ginrin Sorogoid, absolutely pucker, absolutely stunning. But other than that, we picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kahakus. They're only small, they're only what, 3 to 4 inch at the minute. Yeah, 3 to 4 inch at the minute. But they're Japs, they're Sakasumis. That's the koi farm they're from, like, you know. Matt specifically handpicked them, and down at, like Matthew Howe, down at HOWIE Koi, he specifically handpicked them, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I think you'll agree when you see them in a minute. And I've also got myself a shower, which is one of Matt's own as well. Again, very good quality, very good quality. Let's spin you around and let you have a little show. So they're all over the place at the minute. Now I've got Tim's in here simply because he couldn't resist, he couldn't walk away when he saw the kahakus and that. He just couldn't resist buying them. The only thing is he hadn't done a water test for a little while, so I said to him, well look, you know, snap them up, because the next person that sees them is going to buy them. You know, they're stunning, and they were very well priced. So I said to him, snap them up, put them in my pond for a week, do your water test, do water changes, whatever you've got to do, scrapes, you know, make sure you're all ready to go. And if they're in here for a week or two, they're in here for a week or two. They're only diddy, so, you know, they're not going to hurt. So yeah, hopefully though, he has got back to me. His water tests are good. He's done a scrape on a couple of his own fish. He's completely clean of everything, so he's got a few that he wants to dump off first of all, to make some room. A few pond fillers, as they call them. And hopefully at the weekend he'll be over here collecting them, so we'll film that as well, and you'll get a closer look at them then. Unfortunately, my sound issues and that, I haven't been able to record putting them in and you know, bringing them home, etc. But other than that, you know, I'll see if I can get closer to them for you, and you take a look. So there's one of the Kahakus. That's the Ginrin yeah, Sorghoi, that's the one. And over here, there they are, absolute little gems. The shower's there as well. Again, like I say, that's Matt's own. He's bred that himself. Yeah, the breeder of the Kahakus is Sakasumi. There's the Kusheki. Like I say, a bit of colouring up to do on him yet. But those Kahakus, like, they are stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm so pleased with them. One of them that Tim's actually picked out has got like a little tancho, but it's a perfect tancho dot on his head. It sits smack bang in between the eyes. It doesn't overlap the eyes or anything like that, and it's near as damn it a perfect round circle. He's over there, just there, just up with my platinum there. No, that's not him, sorry. No, where is he? He's there underneath my Sorghoi, coming across now. Absolutely stunning. Hungry? God, never seen him feed like this. I mean, my temperatures are right up now. I'm, what am I now, 17 degrees this morning. I haven't checked it this afternoon. But yeah, it was 17 degrees this morning. So I'm now back up to feeding twice, 3 times a day. You watch these. These little muckers, they come straight up for it. There you go. Settled in really, really well. That's one of mine there, the camo type patterning on it. Lovely. Lovely, that's my other one. The bigger one out of them, he's about 5 inches, that one. So yeah, really, really pleased. Spin you back around a minute, put my hair back on. Yeah, mega pleased with them, mega pleased with them. Between the pair of us, we didn't have much change from a couple of £100, but considering we walked away with 8 fish and the quality they are, fantastic. Really, really fantastic. You know, so happy. Anyway, I'm babbling on now, but if you ever get a chance to, I'll put a link in the description. Go across and have a look at Matt. Great bloke, great setup. You know, fantastic, genuine, honest, very, very well priced. And he's got some absolute beauties. But that's Howie Koi down at Dorset. I'll leave a link in the description. He's got a couple of Facebook groups as well. He's got Howie Koi Dorset, and he's got Howie Koi Dorset in Somerset. Again, like I say, I'll leave a couple of groups, and I'll leave the website link and everything like that in there. But yeah, go check him out. He's well worth a go. He's well worth a visit. I mean, he's what, hour and a bit away from me, but I'm more than happy to travel down there. Yeah, he supplies coppins as well. He does all sorts, drums, he does the lot, pond fittings, pond builds, does everything, refurbs a lot. So yeah, pop on down, see Matthew Howe down at Howie Koi. You won't be disappointed, not at all. But yeah, I'll spin you back round for another quick look, and then I'll leave you to it. Guys. Cheers, muckers. See you in a bit. Muckers, welcome back. What is it now? It's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Right. Got me a little doodah. Hopefully that gets over my audio issues. Don't know. I still think it was the update from Samsung that caused the audio issues, but we'll give this a whirl. If anything, it's going to blank out the wind in it. So happy days, happy days. Right, spin you round. Garden needs grass cut, which we're going to do in a minute. But other than that, got some more wood for some more fencing I'm going to put up right in front. Hey, noisy. Spin right. Yeah, everybody's looking good. I'm going to feed them in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to show you the paint that I've used to do all my decking and that. And I've actually bought, after the advice of everybody else and me having a daft, thick, stupid moment, I've actually bought the right paint. So, happy days. Right, I'll show you now. Right, this is the paint I've used. And do you know what? This is bloody brilliant. $9.99 in Screwfix. I've used hardly any of it. I've done all of my painting, and I've got probably what quarter of the pot full of that left, and at least 3/4 of that left. I've hardly touched it. I only took one coat, and it's done exactly what it was meant to do. A few little bits I've got to touch up there. Hello, Buster. A few little bits I've got to touch up on the back there that I've completely missed. But other than that, yeah, it's fantastic paint. $9.99 a tin. Nice one, Screwfix. Much better than paying 20-30 quid a pot for Cooper now, isn't it? So, yeah, everybody's doing alright. All fit and healthy. I've just done a water test, and that come back as perfect. Which, considering I've ramped up, I've got more fish in there, obviously, and I've ramped the feeding right up. Yeah, we're knocking on the door 3 times a day now. It's, the bacteria levels are obviously working absolutely fine in the pond now. 8. Getting anxious, like they know they're going to be fed. So yeah, happy days. Just chuck some of this in for them a minute. Yeah, look, you have a handful of that. Sort you out a bit, doesn't it, eh? These new ones, they're hungry little buggers. I just can't get over how well they feed. Settled right in. Settled right in, they have. So, yeah, Tim will be over at the weekend to pick his up. He's done his water tests and everything, and done what he had to do. Had a bit of a clean up, fixed a couple of issues. And he's going to be over at the weekend, so I shall hopefully record that. If he's over Sunday, then I will record us, you know, taking him out of here and him going off with them, etc. But that won't be on until next week's video. That pellet's a bit big for you, young'un, isn't it? He's having a good go at it though. That's the tancho that Tim's, well, I say tancho, it's a kahaki, but he's got a perfect tancho spot on his head that Tim's picked up. Not focusing very well. Get back out. Yeah. Other than that, guys, yeah, other than that, I mean, I've not really had a lot going on this week. I've been flat out at work. So, you know, all I've really been doing is coming home, feeding them, going to bed, really. I haven't been up long now, if I'm honest. It's what, midday? No, I didn't get home till 6:30 this morning, so. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to tidy up the garden. There's not really much in this video this week. Just obviously my shout out to HOWIE Koi, where I got the new fish from. And shout out to Screwfix as well. I mean, that no nonsense decking paint, that is fantastic. Nice one. You know. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, muckers. Right, I'm just in the middle of a water change. Spin you around a minute. So, this is my monthly one. Well, what I do on my monthly one is I flush and clean out the vortex. I clean out my sponges and I drain that one as well and give that a clean out, and then I drain this one. Tomorrow I'll drain this one. I don't like to do it, or Sunday, a couple of days apart. I don't like to do them all at once. There is alpha grog in this bay, so, but yeah, that's what I do once a month. I mean, I do me standard water changes once a week, where I you know, I just do I take a little bit out of the vortex and then top it back up, sort of 10 to 20%. But other than that, the only other maintenance I do each week is 2 or 3 times a week I hoover out the vortex with me little siphon, tank siphon. So, but yeah, I'm just about nearly ready to purge the drain back into the vortex, like. But for now, I thought I'll show you what I'm up to for now. Like this exit here, this back into the pond, I've never really gone a lot on it, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit. This was what it was before, you know, it was that piece on there like that. You know, it was alright, it done the job, but I wanted the flow a little bit lower down. Now I've got that inlet up there coming in across the top. I've made up this little bit of pipe. Now I'm gonna hopefully stick that down, so then this return is coming in, what's that, a good foot? About a foot under the surface. And I can direct it then that way round. Now this one, that one over there is obviously facing this way. So then this one will face this way. And then hopefully I can get a nice flow going round. That's what I'm aiming at anyway. So I'll get this put back on and sorted out, and then I'll get back to you. Right, so what I've done is I've taken that boot off of there and I've put it on here, because I think that's just a nicer looking rubber boot. This one over here is actually a 1.5 inch to 2 inch connection, so I've put that on here. Obviously I've taped up the clamp, the metal clamp. Hopefully that'll help protect the fish a little bit if they were to get up the side of it. They shouldn't be able to, but yeah. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to release me vortex and get my filter going again. See you in a minute. So, right, there we are. That's about a foot or so down there now. Well, just under a foot down now. So just got to sort my hairline out so it don't get in the way. But yeah, happy days. Now that hopefully that flow then go round in a big circle. Anyway, right, let's get this filter fired back up, and then I can start packing up, make some dinner, and enjoy a bit of grub. Right. Comes through there at a nice rate, mind, doesn't it? So that'll drop down into, yeah. I'll put these 2 brushes back in there in a minute. I find that works very well. I mean, obviously there's mixed opinions on it, but I do find the 2 brushes in the vortex, they work very well. They do catch a hell of a lot of crap. Hell of a lot. You know? So let her fill the rest of the filter up, and then I'll put me pump back on. Let it run for a minute, make sure it's all alright. Fish are happy. Got rid of me flukes last week after a second treatment. Got rid of them after the first one, but obviously, as everybody knows, with flukes they lay eggs, tend to hatch 5 to 7 days after. So I did a second treatment anyway, and yeah, that's hit the nail right on the head. Stopped all the flashing, all the mucking about. Claude is perked right up, he's back to normal, so I reckon the flukes must have been getting to him. Even though I scraped him and he didn't seem to have any on there, but maybe I missed it, I don't know. But something was getting him down, but he's perked right up now. He's alright again, he's back to normal. So, happy days. Right. Yeah, other than that, guys, I'm expecting Tim over on Sunday to pick his fish up. Which I'll record that, but that's not going to be on this week's video, because obviously I'm going to put this video out tomorrow, which will be Saturday. But for now, this week, that's all I've really got going on. Next week, I'm going to look at... I must get a new box. Oh, I haven't told you actually. That big box I bought, I made me filter out of it. Connected it all up absolutely fine. Had a bit of a disaster. I set the water going through it, loaded it all up with alpha grog. 45 kilos of alpha grog in there, 3 sacks. Let the water go through. I stood out here waiting for it to come out the other end for 15 minutes. I thought, oh, what's going on here? I lifted the lid up and it wasn't getting full. Oh, the pump's not strong enough. Well, it must be, because there's only about 1.5 to 2 meters height difference. Well, about 1.5 meters from the pump to the top of the box. Turns out, yeah, no, the pump would have done it. Obviously, it's got a 5 meter head on it, and I sat there, I took the lid off, like I say, and yeah, there was nothing coming to the top, and I thought, a bit odd. And I was listening, and I could hear water trickling. Turns out the box had split. Don't buy those cheap boxes, they're rubbish. How I put my alpha grog in, the weight of it had split the bottom of the box. Only ever so slightly, but just enough for it to leak out. So yeah, no good, no good. So back to the drawing board with that one. So hopefully next week we'll get another box, a better box. Probably like the one I've already got, to be fair. And I will do that other filter, that other box. So I finished my backy river. So yeah, other than that, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the new and old subscribers. I lost a few over the last week or so, but we are knocking right on the door of 750 now. So I think last time I looked, I had 733, I think it was. So yeah, keep them coming. You know, keep the comments, the likes, the dislikes, whatever. You know, keep them coming. Any advice, further advice, you know, anything like that. It's all good. It's all good. Cheers, muckers. See you next time.